A big welcome to you, Gemini. This is your August sun in Leo and the waning moon in your sign, Gemini. Gemini, again, a very powerful card. Really, the more I study these cards, the more I start realizing that there is always the awareness of bringing two energies together into the center, right? Black or white, doesn't matter. Both are needed in the duality. Both are needed in everything that we experience in this dimension. If not, we couldn't even exist, right? And the beautiful thing in it is that when we bring it together, when we looking for that, and you definitely are someone that's looking for that, right? You moving forward, and you can see your horse is kind of gray, your cape is red, and there's blue. Red and blue together is the alchemical substance to create something new, to find something new. And of course, this white or gray horse is the union between the black and the white, is the wisdom, is like you seeking for that, right? And you holding that holy sword in your hands and you going for it. The dates here are the 10th of May, the 10th of May until the 10th of May until the 9th of June. If your birthday is in this time, you have this as your court card. And then here the lovers, right? The lovers, very clear again here. She is the subconscious, he's the conscious, and this is the higher consciousness as that angel, as that soul, as that visual understanding of going deeper. Zain is the Hebrew word for this card, and Zain means sword. And the sword, this holy sword that you are holding in your hands, and you going forward to find the truth, to find the answer, to find that which a lot of people have given up, right? So here you are, you're on a big quest and you're going for it. No matter what, you're going for it. So the Zain, the word, means sword. And the sword is where this royal marriage is happening between male and female, not just as a couple, as a marriage within us. Within us, we find the opposite side, we find the counterpart, we find the union of the dualities, we find that deeper awareness of the fire, right, the spark, the energy that wants to go and unify with the other one, with the female, and she has the fruits, she has then gives birth, right? So together they give birth to something new, which is up here, this higher consciousness. Sun behind it is the God energy, right? The yellow again, the enlightenment, this higher consciousness that we are looking for. And of course, this is the story of creation. This is the story, the never-ending story. Again, this infinite loop between the heaven and the earth. The infinite loop in this month, where this is Leo's card, and Leo, actually the infinite, the eight, right? This infinite loop between heaven and earth, between fire and water, between male and female. And here I wanted you to see that the sun now in Leo is giving us this loop. And in this loop we find infinite energy, which we, by the inspiration of Tesla, Tesla, right? He created machines that create infinite energy, and we can actually tap into it, and we don't need to pay for coal, for electricity, for wind, for solar. Solar already we can, right, in a way collect and then have the energy. But here we're talking really about this, once the energy comes down or this way, it doesn't matter, that swing moves it back up, and in this infinite loop of inhale and exhale, we are exchanging constantly these two dualities, right? And it's about us to overcome, right, this premonition of the other side is not so good, right? I don't like the dark, I don't like, the negative. The negative is just the female, right? So the card that I painted for you, Gemini, for this deep quest, right, for yourself, and then of course for a partner, is here in this card of water and fire. Within it, the pigeon pose, king pigeon, right, where we truly open up our body, like seriously open up, right? I tilted the position a little bit, I'm still working on it. So we have the fire, we have the water elements, the unification of both of them, creating something here. I have another card, because I'm still working on this one, which is then, of course, with the green energy around, right? And here I took them opposite each other, right? So I'm not sure, I'm still working on it. So I will, like, once it's finished, you will see, and I will make those cards. Here, I changed the direction. Usually water goes down and fire goes up. I decided to change it, see how that feels, right? Sometimes lightning comes down, right? And water, when it's in its, and also fire, when it's in its subliminal, like, higher stage, it comes down to us, right? And water in its more sensitive, also a subtle state, is steam going up to the clouds, right? So I wanted to change it a little, and the green color with that yellow halo, like in the back, the enlightened, the sun, the green, the chlorophyll, the fourth chakra. And of course, this is the Star of David, the eternal search, right, for the other triangle, for the other half. Great. So I am using again the Light Seer Tarot. And from the deck, I got the Leo, the King of Wands, right? The King of Wands, this month, Leo, right? This is, of course, a court card. This is the Major Arcana card. The court card, again, look below in the description box. There are the dates for each of the court cards, right? It's not, has nothing to do with the month. So this card, you let go of something, right? Scorpio, either there's a Scorpio in your life and you coming from a transformation, and in this transformation you either been helped by a Leo, and here we have the King of Wands, which is a Leo, and this Leo is part of your transformation, was part of your transformation, because it's coming from the past, right? And it's overlooking your reading. So have a look, right, again at the dates of this card and see if you have someone in your life that will actually fit into that time frame. So you know very specific the person, right? Because there's 3 fire sign, right? There's Aries, there's Leo, and there's Sagittarius. But this card, very specific, goes for Leo. So here you are. This is an entrepreneur. This is a leader. This is someone who has great ideas. This one is success. This is being a visionary. So you let go of something to go deep into the stage of wanting to be successful, into the stage of wanting to bring your ideas out there. So either you are becoming that person, or someone is in your life that inspires you to go towards that. Then your first 3 cards from the immediate past is the card of a Libra, right here, the Queen of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. All right, so when you look at those cards, just see for a moment how they make you feel, or what you see yourself, right, before I start talking about them. This Queen is a woman that likes to be alone. As you can see, she has 1 bird above her, and she's up in the mountains, and she thinks. And of course, she's looking into the future. And she has that awareness. She holds the sword, right? So here you could be a couple, you could be a connection. And the way I put it like this is, you look at each other. He goes towards you and you looking at him, and you guys are holding here this infinite loop in this month, right? You entered this connection, or you wanting to become this energy, which is also an air sign, right? But again, this air sign is again from the I think from the 11th of September to the 12th of October. Have a look again, right? If the birthday of the person that you maybe know is falling in there, then you're a couple, or this is someone that you know who is looking at you, right? Helping you to go on that quest. So here you are. This is something that you maybe would like to achieve, right? Because she is looking at the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups very clearly is a state of a gift of the universe that's coming to you, right? She's looking at it, and you may be wanting to go towards there, or you did go towards that, and you really are enjoying and manifesting your life, your happiness, your emotional fulfillment. You don't really need no one. But of course, if you have someone in the back behind you that gives you the absolute freedom to do what you need to be doing, how wonderful is that, right? Very, very beautiful. And then from that, we go to a Pisces. And the Pisces is that infinite charmer, that infinite romantic, that infinite lover that brings you on that white stallion, love letters, roses, right? This Pisces energy, maybe there's a Pisces also, right? And you're happy between these 2 energies, right? Enjoying completely your life, right? It can also just be friends. It doesn't always have to be a relationship, but I leave that up to you. If there is a Libra or a Pisces in your life, again, look at the prescription box for the dates for this card. But this state of happiness that you're in right now, right? I can see you enjoying yourself tremendously between these people that mean well for you, right? She is a leader. She is in communication. She is wise and logic, and she's honest. and she's communicating with you, right? You can also be this communicator, this wise and logic person, right? You maturing towards that, because here you again moving towards that, right? Or you, of course, as that person coming from behind, then you moving away from it, right? You moving into the past, looking constantly for that part to heal more and more in your subconscious. As we know from the Gemini, is she looks up, she's the subconscious, he's the conscious, and he's looking at the subconscious. The conscious can look into the subconscious. Subconscious is the past. The subconscious is that time that we grew up as a child and we act in a conscious level, right? And he's not looking up. It's your subconscious that knows there is a higher consciousness. So he is going towards the subconscious. He's looking for that truth. So here you are in your immediate past. You have created something really beautiful for yourself. Wish fulfillment also, right? Something that you know you can only do for yourself, right? Good. The middle line and the central card here in the middle is the Eight of Wands. Taurus had that as well, just in the reading before. Interesting enough, maybe there's a Taurus in your life. But here, as you can see, is the Sun card, and the Eight of Wands and the Four of Cups. So when you looking at this card and this one, the same feeling of absolute joy, absolute being happy with who you are or who you have become, being able to enjoy and have abundance, have inspiration, have prana, doing breath work, positivity. It's the yes card. This is yes card, and this in a way too. So you have two yes card, and in the center it's happening very fast because you're focused in your action, in what you're doing, in your creativity. This is creativity. This is emotional energy, right? And so the Sun, and then comes this, and the Sun is able to create but also destroy, right? Sometimes when the Sun is very hot, right now it just rained and it's feeling so good, it cooled down, and it was like, wow, right? How amazing water can be, right? But here, as you can see, this focus, right? Focus with the Nine of Cups. But then be careful, because the Four of Cups, the Four of Cups sometimes could mean that you miss an opportunity, because as you can see, she has 3 cups. She has all that happiness, or he, right? This is interchangeable. All the cards are interchangeable, right? So if there's a male, then that can be a female who has a little more male quality to it, right? She's missing the opportunity even though she's touching the bowl. So, and there's this rainbow color, and here's the normal life, the everyday chores, the everyday situations, and the universe is giving you another 4, and a 4 is stability. 4 is that connection of I'm grounded, I'm stable. But she's a little like, you know, maybe a brat. Sometimes we can become brats, right? Because you have a lot of happiness. You have a lot of energy, right? So, and it's happening fast. So sometimes we forget, right? That we have to be humble. We have to constantly be on our toes, seeing, hey, am I spoiled? Am I acting a little like you know, or maybe even frustrated, right? So just become aware, right? This card is, I feel, is just a little warning in a sense of like, just don't go and feel entitled. That's another one, right? Sometimes we feel entitled. Oh, well, I have 3 cups. Oh, great, give me another one. Yeah, but I barely look at it. But I take it. The hand is there. Good. Now we have the last row, and that one is extremely interesting. Extremely, extremely interesting. Here you have Temperance, the 3 of Wands reversed, and yourself as the major arcana, the Lovers. Amazing. And you will see in a moment what's so special about this constellation of these 2 major arcana. And in the middle, this one, and interesting enough, reversed. So, Temperance is Sagittarius. So, there might be a Sagittarius coming into your life, right? And as a major arcana, it's the alchemist. It's the one that's blending, the one that's harmonizing. It's the one that brings you back, right? If you have been off, then this is the card that brings you back in the light and the dark. It's that angel and that central color, which is here white, but usually it's gray. Gray is the color of wisdom. And Temperance is opposite your sign. It's exactly the half. You, Gemini, are connected to Temperance. It's you together. Now, when we look at these cards, right, you can see there is a love happening. And look at her tattoo on her arm. It's that Cupid's arrow. And Cupid's arrow make people fall in love or fly in love, like the arrow that flies clearly in your center. This deep falling in love, this deep shooting, right? This arrow. And in the Indian cards, the arrow is connected, though not with the wands, but with the swords. And the arrow is something she holds. The arrow is something you hold. And the arrow or the sword, right, is something that it's cutting so that it can be unified, like the alchemist that separates and unifies, separates and unifies. Now, very interesting is like he is the archer. He is the holder of the archer, the bearer of the arrows. The archer and shoots to him the arrow of love. But you have something in between, which when something is reverse, it's not flowing yet, it's not here yet, it's reverse. Now, you either not believing it, not dreaming that this can happen, or it's blocked, or it's delayed, and it's on its way, right? So when you look at it upright, she knows the waves are coming in. It's that creative energy that now creates the next level. You have the Ace of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands is connected to the Empress, to that now I have, I believe, I know I have. Maybe you don't really believe that you can actually create here a huge alchemical energy between, you and a Libra, between you and a Leo, or between you and a Pisces. So something is with the Lovers. There's love and friendship. There is a soulmate. Maybe you don't believe yet fully this soulmate is there, and that this is connected to a higher consciousness, because this and this together, these two together, they're like, they belong to each other. Sagittarius and Gemini. Now, it could be there's a Sagittarius coming into your life and it's not there yet, and bringing you together. We don't know. It's in the future. It's in the near future. So you don't know. And you will know in the future when someone comes into your life and you really feel like, wow, this person is, right, you are air and he is fire, but the fire that shoots the arrow up in the air so that you can really chase after. I mean, it's like I can see so many messages right now in this, right? I could just keep going and going, but I have to really keep it a little more simple, because it's like, it's intense. It's intense what's happening here, right, for you. So there is incredible awareness that's going to come to you. So either there is a new romance happening, because it's in the future and it's in the last row, and you really don't believe that this can come to you. It could be there is a Sagittarius, right, that you're falling in love, or there is a Sagittarius that is helping you to fall in love, or you embodying the Sagittarius and the Gemini. And then there is this alchemical moment, right? And it can happen pretty soon, anytime, right? Because this just means it's blocked. It just means that it's delayed. It means that you're not dreaming enough of it, and you're not really believing in that you can receive that. But here, it's really, because I was studying the two cards, and I put the deck out already, right? It was laying there, and I just looked again on a deeper level. Aleister Crowley, right? I kind of like his, very mystical, right? I'm the mystical healer, right? So I'm definitely, I want to know everything. I want to know what these cards mean. Why is this is drawn like this? And this is the guardian angel, right? These are very powerful cards of the Tree of Life. And the Tree of Life, it's the Kabbalah. And the Kabbalah it's Jewish mysticism, is leaving the Orthodox teachings, and it's going into the mysticism. And that's exactly what I want to know, right? I don't want rules and regulations. I want opportunities. I want possibilities. I want to be my own creator. I'm a hermit. I'm searching for this. I'm looking for this. Now here the Hermit in Aleister Crowley is inside of this card as well, right? So here something is missing. Something is not fulfilled fully. I mean, there's so many ways of reading these cards, but right now I'm just thinking that you could just totally be coming into an absolute union with your own self, or of course in a relationship, but with yourself, right? You're like absolutely happy, and it's happening fast because this is your central card. And above is the happiness and the sun. I mean, it's you rocking it. I just want to know why the Three of Wands is reverse. That's the only card I want to have a clarification. Maybe the Four of Cups. How come that you, that you feel sometimes maybe a little spoiled, brattish? Where does it come from? Right? Are you generating it yourself? Is it part still of your education? What can you do about it? So first I want the 3, and there we come. Okay, and then I want one for the 4 of Cups. Interesting enough, my nephew is here right now, and he's a Gemini, and I sometimes feel like he's definitely in the reading, right? So, and I mean, very often when I do these readings, there's a person popping up, and of course I try very much not to get too much influenced by it, because I want it to be general, but at the same time, I mean, that's the influence, and the moon is influencing me. Okay. The 4 of Cups came out, the messenger of water. The same card. So maybe someone is loving you so much, is giving you so much attention, you get almost a little bored about it. Maybe you need to remember that every day is a new day. You need to remember every day the sun rises and nothing is ever the same. You could be dead the next day. You could die any moment. So whatever love offer you get, don't take it for granted, ever. You have really someone that loves you, and maybe it's a Pisces that really loves you. You have someone coming towards you and really showing you, like, I love you, and is showering you with, you know what I mean, flowers and letters and a blanket, coming on the horse, and he's cool. He's smooth operator. I mean, he's the lover. And here, look, he's connecting with the male seahorse who gives birth to the babies, not her. He gives birth to the babies. And that's the connection in this card. He is that deep lover, male lover, who even gives birth to the babies. So don't get spoiled, don't get a brat about having all that attention towards you. Then the 3 of Wands, you got the Queen of Earth, and the Queen of Earth is a Capricorn, meaning the reverse of the 3 of Wands is that you sometimes feel that the energy of the Queen, of the Capricorn, of the old structures, of the Capricorn is in the major arcana of the devil, so of that imbalance, right? She holds the coin in her lap, and as we know, you feel that you feel stuck by the old, by the given, by these institutions that hold really the old paradigm in their hands, and that blocks you to go and serve the waves. Even though she's upright, right, she can also be stuck, or the material, financial situation can make you blocked. She is fruitful. She is holding the coin in her lap. Maybe that blocks you to be creative, right? So don't focus on the money. And she's putting her back on this card, right? I can also, of course, turn the card like this. So she looks at the 3 of Wands and sees the blocked energy and can help you to bring the alchemical energy down here together. So you are right before Hanged Man. You are right before a very deep spiritual connection, awareness. Something is shifting you powerfully. Something is happening. Remember, you want to allow this love, right? You want to go for it. And again, just see this as, you know, we never done. Like, I do this reading, and even if the reading is all the way positive, the next day something can change and everything is completely different, all negative, right? I mean, it never happens, but it's like you have it very good. You have grown into something amazing and beautiful. But remember, right, even you, with this incredible, powerful connection here, however, if it's a love story, a new love story, a deep, deep, deep love story with yourself, with another partner, right? We don't know. Remember, allow not the material to block you. It could be the material, the money is blocking you sometimes to go and say, hey, I'm going and I'm becoming the alchemist. I'm becoming this lover of lovers. I follow constantly. I will look constantly. Maybe you also want to come off that horse, right? It's enough. Sometimes it's like, okay, just relax and feel the connection between these two, right? And allow yourself to flow, to surf those waves of creativity. And don't think of the money, right? Don't allow the money to block you, right? Make this card turn around. And then the money is just naturally there. Wow. Hangman. 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 Right? He's hanging. So allow yourself to reverse and see what's coming. What's wanting to come through for you in this alchemical connection, in this union with yourself, or maybe with someone else, with a soulmate, right? We don't know. You also have, remember, you have Leo, you have a Libra, you have twice a fish, Pisces. Fish is German. You, right, in this month, something is definitely happening. Thank you for watching, my dear Gemini. I wish you a beautiful summer. Enjoy yourself. And I really hope, not even hope, I really see that you're going to have powerful times ahead. Thank you for watching. Namaste.